How are you doing and how have you been? Of course, my name's Tastical. Welcome back to Rimworld. I'm enjoying this game. I love Rimworld and I'm going to keep saying it every time you guys tune in. To the point where you're not going to tune in anymore, which then raises the question, why are you here? You're here for the story this game creates. And my amazing skill. Mick is taking the mick again. I mean, there's loads of stuff to plant cut, Mick. Oh, there's not. He's very efficient. And that's what you want on a Rimworld, really. You wouldn't want, like, just some lazy person. It comes to that question, like, if you could pick, let's say, 3 celebrities. I don't know why they have to be celebrities, but I don't know your next door neighbour. To start, you were going to, like, a trip on Mars and you had to take 3 people. Who would you take? I think is the ultimate question. I would take Santa, because otherwise, what's the point in Christmas? I would take a bit Gordon Ramsay so he can whip up some food. And then I would take Mr. Blobby. If you don't know who Mr. Blobby is, you need to Google it, children. And there we go. Don't ask him how he's getting food, but he's a chef. He should know, he should go do it. Because I don't know if it was a rumour, but they spoke ages ago, and I have brought it up before, about doing a trip to Mars, like taking some humans going to Mars. I don't know if it was going to be a TV show, or maybe I'm just getting like 2 things muddled. But then but you can't come back. I'm like, I don't know how many there was going to be, like 15, 20, something like that. To try and start a civilization on Mars. Or, realistically, I suppose, move more population to them slowly. But I always thought, if we had the power to up and move our civilization to another planet, then surely, especially with how much money that would, like, be, surely we'd have the money to fix our planet? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I have a lot of friends like that. Like, whenever we see each other, we just talk about, like, random stuff for, like, hours and hours and get proper into it. And I think because I'm playing Rimworld, it sort of encourages me to think about them things a little bit more. And because Rimworld is just so fun. You don't need to plant cut because the other guy's doing it, so stop doing it. The growing's going well. Yeah, not really too much to complain about. It's just make sure we're not overloading them with tasks, because that's a big problem that I have. I have these grand dreams of beating the game and I don't do the simple stuff sometimes. Van's mood is a bit low. Awful barrack, yep. I mean, can we start crafting straight off the bat? I mean, we'd have to get a stone cutter table. But I mean, we could do it, couldn't we? I always do it outside. I don't really know why. I know you shouldn't. Do I want the crafter's table in here? To be fair, I could just build a little room here. Rather than doing it non-efficiently. Because I suppose if they're going to do loads of blocks, then they're going to be outside in the cold. So I could build a little room here that could be like a little crafting room. Just mine back, just ever so slightly. Just 2 doors there, I think's fine. Then production. Then if we put the woodcutter's table just there. And then the crafting one there. Make sure they have nice stools to sit on. Light up that biatch. And we'll put 1 flower pot. Let's get a couple of flower pots. I know they don't make a massive difference, but every little difference helps. Block-wise, what have we got so far? So we got granite. And marble already. Nice, nice, nice. So marble I'm more concerned. So do until you have let's say 50 and unpause about 25. Well, that won't be enough bricks, but just to start us off. In granite, do until you have exactly the same. Because we'll eventually want to replace our kill box with granite blocks. Rather than wood, because what we'll have is like every time there's a forest fire, it just burns everything. And what I love about that is I've built my whole base out of wood. I just always tend to do it. Just think it's the quickest way to get a base up straight away. But obviously, the thing is with random, obviously it is so random. Surprisingly enough. Expand just a little bit. And have we still got wood everywhere? We have. Don't want to cut it too far away. I think now's probably the time to start doing priorities. So we always want these ones over to the left being 1. And there's nothing exciting about clicking them to 1. So yep, you can cook. You can come off hunt. You're a hunter. Then you construct. Other than that, clean. You're a cook if you've done with that. Art, craft. Research. So then you'll never really get to hoarding and cleaning, but that's fine. You're our grower. Our plant cutter. Miner. Them at 3. But you'll probably never get there. So probably that at 4. And we'll see how that works. Basically want to see if all the jobs are getting done. And I find there's something sometimes I'm not aware of it, but you have to be really on the ball with priorities and stuff. And I think that's the thing that messes it up when everyone starts to have breakdowns. Because then I think you get into all sorts of trouble. Cool, our little crafting room is up. What we do want to do is on the art bench, we want to create some works of art. So then people aren't, I just want it made out of marble. So I'd say let's get 4. The idea is 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here. We could have 2 in here, but just to make everything beautiful so they're not getting the negative modifier of ugly environments. So at least when they're inside, we're all safe and cozy. And that's something I always have ignored as a new player or as an average player, is like doing that straight off the bat. Now I know a lot of people in the comments, just get research up. But we're going long haul. Research is definitely the next thing we need to get up. Because if you don't get research down quickly, it's a race against time to keep everyone happy, but you getting mortars in before the game attacks us with mortars. So, let's go Astical Accord, and I love doing this, it just makes me fun. Tazwick, do you see what I did there? Because Tazastical, Tazwick, Astical. Guys, do you know the genius that you're watching right now? Like, you guys are so lucky. I wish I could sit with you and be like, wow, I've just found this guy. It's amazing. It's amazing. I know, guys. I know. I see you in the comments like, oh, where's your mailing address? I want to send you my underwear and some flowers and stuff like that. I get it, guys. I get it. Just, just tone it down because people get jealous. Do you know what I mean? Well, I appreciate it. Oh, 1 is done already, so I'm loving this. So let's install this. Probably install that there. I mean, just for the time being. It just makes everything so nice. Right, can we see, is this the beauty points? Nope. Slave trader. We won't have any points to do there. So if we look here, it shows us the beauty of the room. So we can see the dirty patches, which give a huge negative. But what you can also see is on our statue, that's 68. So that nearly cuts out everything straight off the bat. So we're still at a minus, but that statue on its own is overcoming that dirt. So at least when we're lazy, or early on when we don't have a dedicated cleaner, I should say, we're still not getting hammered buy it. So I really, really like that. Haul all that. Come off that because I don't need that anymore. The thing is, there's just so much to keep an eye on Rimworld. It is easy to get forgotten. Now, there are some things about this base that already concern me. Obviously, if we get sappers in, they'll concern me because we've got some very narrow rooms. If they came straight down here, they could do us some damage. We haven't got a lot of area to actually fight them in. You know, if they do come back, there's only so much of like... Yeah, there's only so much we could do. But other than that, I like how everything is. Food-wise, we need to be hunting a little bit more. Yeah, get a couple of alpacas. We'll probably get food sickness from it, but that's fine. Mick, what is wrong? Ugly environment, awful barracks. I'm hoping that will change a little bit. Ugly environment, still -10. Okay, well hopefully we have another statue coming up. Disturbed sleep, awful barrack. But we are getting spacious interior though. Just conscious that your mood is obviously going down. Okay. So it might actually be worth in getting a crafting... No, why do we want a crafting bench? No, research is definitely the next thing we want. And we can put that at the bottom there. Just put another torch. To be fair, if we cancel that, deconstruct that, we can actually just put a torch here, then it covers the whole room. And actually be clever about it. Let's put the speed up, because every one of our campers are asleep. And then we'll get research started in the morning. Mixed mood, he's just not happy, is he? Okay, dull barracks, so at least it's gone down a little bit. I'm going to put cleaning on 2. Just to see if that helps getting cleaning done a little bit quicker. Because that's the thing that's easy to forget. Again, I'm not going to wake up anyone for this. We won't have money to buy a slave. They normally sell them to like the 1,000, 2,000 mark, especially for a good slave. Which does sound weird saying it out loud, but is what it is. Is Mick the chatter anyway? I more meant we are going to talk to them, but obviously I'm not going to wake anyone up in the middle of the night to talk to them. So yeah, so it's all in the thousands, which is a shame. I'm not going to torture myself by looking how good or how bad they are. Just because it sort of makes me sad. Is the person doing the art the same as the crafter? They are. Okay, I think I want you crafting before you art. Just get all the blocks done and then go do a bit of art. Otherwise, we're never going to get like a big load. What's the alerts? Oh. I thought it was like alert, like something was happening, or like a timer. I see the word alert and a timer and I panic. But yeah, I think I'm happy with the pace of everything so far. Obviously, I'll be happier when we start research, and that'll be really nice. Psychic smooth, thank you, Randy. All males in the colony get a mood boost. Quite a high one, 8 without a table. Why are you eating without a table? I have to keep an eye on that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a little room here and have that a dining room, but I don't really want to. Right, we do need to push our kill box up. But I'm going to say that for 10 episodes and never do it, so. New lovers. Summer loving. Well, they gave us a mask, apparently. Okay, I would feel a little bit better if we could get some other statues up, but... Okay, got some more corpses to kill. Nice, nice. who Mick is idle. So because you're going idle so much, we're going to take you off crafting altogether. And not that one, this one. We're going to pump you up. Pump it up. 45. And we're going to push you up to 90, 45. There we go. So then Mick can start making blocks. Because block is sort of the nothing activity that needs to be done. So great, he's going to do that, which is lovely. Then we're getting a bit of synergy between our people, which is really, really nice. I am noting the cleanliness problem. But it's one of them things we have to get the other important tasks done first. Why is the constructor... I was just about to ask you why you weren't building that. Eclipse, which isn't a big problem because... Yeah. Okay, so now we have research. So I suppose now it's what do we do first? If we go straight for smithing, that doesn't give us anything. But then we can go straight to mortars. Batteries is always a big one. I think getting solar panels, then jumping on battery is the way to go. And then we go straight to mortars. You know, we're on a high difficulty. The quicker we can get the mortars up, the better. You're going to come off art. And when you're not cooking, I want you to research. And then you can craft and do art. We've got another one here, so I want to install that one in the bedroom. Because they're spending most of the time in the bedroom, I want us to make sure the bedroom is super, super beautiful. Because that is half the battle. Because they're going to spend the whole night there, and at least then you know they start every morning with a buff. Lewis is cleaning, the little legend. So if we look in here... Yeah, we're actually getting a few more. Still get awful, slept in the heat. How hot is it? 25. Okay, so if we go to temperature, just get a passive cooler for the time being. Is it really that hot? Okay. Oh, no, the barracks, -1. Impressive barracks. Yep, so we're only getting -1 from the barracks now, which is fine. Lewis is going around cleaning, which will help massively. And then we can put another art thing in here, so because people are going to spend a lot of time in here. So at least when they do, they're going to be happy about it. Cool. It's all going well. It's all going really, really well. We'll have to set some tasks to chop some more trees down in a minute, but I'm really happy with what they're doing. Everyone's mood is sky high. Van is loving life. Look at him. Look at him. He's loving life. Have you got like a permanent mood boost or something? No, industrial, great memory. I think we've got good 3 people. I think sometimes you can over-plan with your starting people, but these have worked really well, to be fair. Mad guinea pigs. Let's hit that pause button quicker than your mum gets that belt to slap you with. And I suppose what we haven't done yet is made a zone called Under the Attack. And I always create this, because especially with our kill box, make sure I don't hit that outside. Yeah, especially with our kill box, it's a really good opportunity to just put everyone there so everyone stays inside. We don't have to leave. And when this mad guinea pig comes down, it hits our kill box. Or just hovers outside. Nice. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Unrestrict. And I just love doing that. I think when you're first learning Rimworld, that is probably one of the most like you learn things when you play games and they always help you improve, and then you learn things that make your life easy, and I love them sort of things, because then like if you didn't know that, it just creates a pain, and then you try and hunt the guinea pig, it bites one of your people, you get an infestation. What's going on here? Oh no, the warg is attacking. We knew this was going to happen. Save the cat. The cat is dead. Oh, luckily everyone's in a high mood. Who gets the negative? No one got the negative? Doesn't look like anyone's got a negative modifier. Is it just not come in yet? No, it doesn't look like anyone bonded with the cat. Yeah, so the reason why we're going to kill the warg is because it's caused us problems. I don't want it to hunt our people. Yeah, this is like a warning. The game has given us a warning that the warg is going to attack us, so, or you know, at some point has the capability of doing it. So we'd be sort of silly not to heed that warning. There we go. And we get meat out of it. We get the cat for meat. So basically we can make Chinese. Woohoo! Is that racist? I don't know. Is it racist if you don't know it's racist? I suppose it's more bigoted, isn't it? I lost my train of thought. Cool. That's sorted out. Then at least then... No, go away. At least then we don't have that predator right on our doorstep. Like that, like sometimes you have to just heed the warnings that the game is like sending you. We're really lucky no one really bonded with the cat. Otherwise they'd get a negative mood modifier. So that's actually worked out quite well. We don't have to worry about a cat I can't be bothered with. I know that will rage someone in the car. But tentacle cats are amazing because you can put your finger up there. What? How dare you, sir? Another statue. We still get a mood, sort of. Yeah, impressive barracks. So we could get another statue, technically. And then make the bedroom like boss mode. Statues for everyone. And rightly so, what a boring room. Wood walls, wood floors, wooden bed. Jeez, wooden table. I should have built the statues out of wood just for the lols. But yeah. I suppose the next thing we need to be thinking about is how we're going to dig into the mountain. Like dwarfs. Because obviously the space that we're in is only going to suit us for so long. We're going to outgrow it very, very quickly. We could get a prison. And actually, I think that's probably our next like protocol. The problem being we've obviously shoved ourselves in such a small space. Yeah, I am concerned if someone attacks us and gets through our kill box. Because our space is so narrow to do anything. And infestations are always a risk in this game. I'm wondering whether to dig in here. And this can be our prison. Just a small little prison like that. Did think about putting it here, but then I think we're getting so cramped. And if the prisoner breaks out, I want him to go away rather than be in our base. If that makes sense. Don't want him to break out in the middle of the night and I haven't been paying attention or something like that. Low food, we just have farmed a tons. Little raccoon. Don't think there's any raccoons in the UK. I don't think so. I think they're like American? Like Eastern Europe? I don't really know. I don't really know, so I'm going to chat rubbish about it. Right, let's set this up to mine. Because I've been sort of debating it. And there's no better place to put a prison. Like, the only other option would be there, but again, it makes us very weak if like a sapper came and attacked us. And the thing about Randy Random is obviously you've got to be prepared for absolutely everything. I think the only thing that would really sort of stall us is like the toxic fallout machine. So there is a random event that some machines or people have put up a toxic machine. So basically there's toxic fallout until we go there and destroy the machine. I've had that a couple of times and that has just crippled me. Especially if you're not at a point where you can deal with it. This is so... Manhunting Rat. So I always, in every one of my series, you get this quest where you get the psychic amplifier. Have put it off until I've got my kill box up, and then totally forgot about the quest. We're going to accept it now. I think Mick's got the best social, hasn't he? Yep. Body purist. Artificial body parts, does that count as a psychic amplifier? That concerns me though, that could be. Because you're technically modifying your body. Technically. So we'll give it to Lewis, because Lewis is a shooter anyway. So he's always going to be at the front line. So I'm happy with that just because I'm not sure. Honor. Yeah, I'm going to do it with Lewis just because I'm not 100% sure. So that person's going to come here. Let's put everyone else under attack. So keep everyone in the base. And we're pretty golden. Does beer spoil? Doesn't. Man-eating rat. But we ain't got to worry about that because we've got our kill box. So everyone can just carry on doing whatever they want. And the royal person even came in and started doing research to help us out for a few minutes. That's quite cool. There's the rat killed in the kill box. Yeah, then everyone's unrestricted. We'll get a psychic amplifier, which will be huge. Which is another reason, and through fault of my own, why we haven't done well in the past. Because the psychic amplifier, you can't like sniff at it. It does help you tons. Quest complete. Ceremony. Okay, so we just accept that then. I'm hoping this works. Oh, you went... I thought that character went red like it was like it got hurt or something. Lewis. Do bestowing ceremony. Boom, baby. What did you get? Chunk skip. Skip the 5 chunks of rock or slag to scatter them near the target point. What? Chunk? Let me read that again. Skip the 5 chunks of rock or slag to scatter them near the target point. Oh, I see. I don't understand why it's only letting me do that. But I can click here and it brings... Okay. Interesting. I might have to read a little bit more about that to like properly understand it, but something different. Look how like these are equipped out of their eyeballs, aren't they? Well, leave me a gun, guys. Just one gun. Anyway, if you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.